Supplementary Delhi. Item number 1.
May I please, Mala? Mala, this item has come up as on the top of the list, Mala. Mala, I am challenging, Mala, the action of the municipal authorities in not putting to auction the Gaurashankar Park area backside and front side, which are the designated parking areas, to auction, and they have settled it in favor of some private individuals, Mala. And further, my lord, we had also sought for an information through an RTI, my lord, which is
Please come to your prayer question.
my lord.
Please read it out.
It is therefore most humbly prayed, and considering the facts, aforesaid facts and circumstances, the Lordship may graciously be pleased to issue rulency, calling upon the opposite parties to show cause as to why the writ of mandamus shall not be issued, directing the opposite party number 2 and 3 to put the parking places for taxi stand, that is the Gaurashankar Park area backside and Gaurashankar area front side of Cuttack, to auction for collection of parking fees from taxis in the opposite two areas. Malak, they had floated a tender, Malak, on 6th March 2024, Malak, which is under Annexure 1, Malak. All the designated parking areas were mentioned in that in the list appended to the tender, Malak, which is on page 16, Malak. Say list bhitar, Malak, these two major parking areas were not mentioned, Malak. And later on, we came to know that they have settled it in favor of some private individuals for their own personal benefit without putting it to auction, my lord, which is absolutely contrary to the public policy.
This is an advertisement of the year 2024.
24, my lord.
So according to you, where you have stated that which private individual?
My lord, I have obtained that information via RTI, my lord, which is in flat B, my lord. I have filed it via an additional affidavit, my lord. In my RTI application, my lord, I had specifically sought for information कि काहे की एटा auction करा जाएनी and कहाँ को दिया जाएगी. And my lord, in my additional affidavit, internal page 9, my lord, if I may read out the information that was provided.
That is additional affidavit.
Again.
Yes.
Information, my lord, page 9, internal page 9. That letter, the information that is
signed
of the additional.
Oh.
In this regard, it is suffice to mention here that tender call notice was published by CMC notice number 3706 dated 6/3/24, inviting the willingness of the public for auction sale of different Syrat sources existing under CMC for forthcoming financial years. The proposal for allotment of the parking places in the area Gaurashankar Park backside and Gaurashankar Park front side were not incorporated in the tender call notice, as the same Syrats have been settled by the municipal authorities through increase of 10% revenue upon the auctioned amount of the last year. Subsequent 10% increase in each year cumulatively upon the year ending amount of each year was ordered by the authorities for a span of consecutive 3 years. The parking places at Gaurashankar Park area front side and back side have been settled in favor of Secretary Shri Radhakrishna Mandira Committee, Chaudhary Bazar, Kyoto side. My lord, they have
that
not
has been settled in favor of a particular authority or institution. They have not been added as a party. How you can get the relief here?
My lord, I'll array them as a party. I'll array because I got this information after.
No. Thereafter, you could have because if any order is passed that would go against them, so it is necessary that they should be added as a party.
I seek leave of this court to add them as a party.
Okay. The writ petition has been filed by petitioner Samim Khan with a prayer for the direction to the opposite parties number 2 and 3, that is Cuttack Municipal Corporation, put parking places for taxi stand, that is Gaurashankar area backside and Gaurashankar area front side of Cuttack to auction for collection of parking fees from taxi from the aforesaid two areas. The Learned Counsel for the petitioner drew the attention of this court to the advertisement dated 6/3/2024 issued by the Cuttack Municipality, Cuttack Municipal Corporation, and submitted that tender has been floated for the year 24-25 for auctioning the parking area for taxi stand in different areas of Cuttack town. And this particular area, that is front side and back side of Shankar Park, is not mentioned in the list of parking places to be auctioned. And she has filed the Land Council for the petition has filed an additional affidavit wherein an information received from the Deputy Commissioner Revenue, Cuttack Municipal Corporation, has been annexed, and it is stated therein that the parking places at Vishankar Park area, front side and back side, has been settled in favor of Secretary Sri Radha Krishna Mandira Committee, Chaudhary Bazar, Chautasai. The seat institution in whose favor the parking place has been allotted has not been added as a party to the writ petition. And counsel for the petitioner seeks some time to file an application for impleading the concerned party, him as the one of the opposite parties. Some other
Next week.
No, we cannot take it next week. We are listing this matter after ensuing a winter holidays. In the meantime, you file an interim application.
My lord, if
So-
my lord may permit, I can file a consolidated course title, my lord. If my lord.
In addition to that, you can file it. There is no problem, but it cannot be taken up next week. So there are other matters, please. So and तापर week रे ही vacation है usually. So obviously, we will take up the matter after
8th of January.
8th we are release this matter on 8th of January 2025. If any interim application is filed for by the petitioner, Land Council for the petition, the same shall be placed on record. Copy of the interim application shall be supplied to Mr. Nayak, Land Council, appearing for the CMs.
Okay.
Parking matter वाला remember last year designated places है parking सब एकला मैडम जेटा कहउछन्ती सेटा सर चौधरी बाजार फ्रंट रे गोटे आगुरु टैक्सी सब बसन्ती ता पछपटटा होची रेवेन्सा गर्ल्स स्कूल सेठी केमते कागु दिया जिवो म जान पने से की कागु दे जे
कोनता रेस्पॉन्स देबे हमको
नहीं सेटा हे परिबो सेटा रेवेन्सा गर्ल्स स्कूल ला जस्ट फ्रंट टा सर
फ्रंट साइड टा पार्किंग आगुरु तो थिला
आगुरु अछि बहुत आगुरु अछि
किंतु पछपटटा हम जानि
पछपटटा होची गर्ल्स स्कूल
exactly that that's a
ता
girls
फ्रंट रे सर गाड़ी केमते काहु डेजिग्नेटेड सेटा नु
see it so yes next date probably yes so
Item 2.
First item, my lords, relates to this sick newborn care unit and maternity ward. There's an advocates committee report.
just a minute what is the president secretary at Simple
आश्चर्य से टिके समस्त इनवाइट करछन त
अच्छा all right
कहछन जान मैनेज
all right so the Superintendent is here.
Smell.
What occurred?
Good afternoon, my lord.
So,
SLCU and maternity.
Mr. Sapati, the HOD of those concerned departments are with available. Please come, ask them to come to the front.
Yes, my lord. My lord, HOD pediatric is here and he is going to come to the front.
Who are the HODs present with you so far as this issue is concerned? Speak newborn care unit, SLCU and maternity.
SNCU, the HOD pediatric is here. Please come to.
Please collect the name.
My
Sir, good afternoon. Myself, Dr. Simanta Das.
Dr. Srimant Das. Achha. I'm looking at that. Dr. Srimant Das is HOD of HOD of
Pediatric.
pediatrics. Achha. So what has happened in this case that when we took up this matter on 23/10/2025, the London Advocates Committee placed a report relating to different wards, including this Sikh newborn care unit and maternity ward. And we asked the London Council for the state to obtain instruction regarding the suggestions that has been given by the Advocates Committee in their report. What they have highlighted is the infrastructure and equipment needs, and it is stated that SNCU is facing challenges related to space and equipment's availability and staffing, and improvements are also required to ensure adequate neonatal beds, sufficient ventilation circuits, and a dedicated area for specialized care such as kangaroo mother care, and that addressing these issues would enhance the neonatal outcomes and overall care quality. That is the report. And they have also highlighted that the labor room and maternity ward are experiencing high patient load with an average of 25 to 30 labors per day. Infrastructure and equipment shortages combined with inadequate sanitation and lighting facilities are impacting patient care. And immediate action is recommended to provide additional ICU beds and essential monitoring and diagnostic equipments, and to improve sanitation facilities for both patients and attendants. So, what is your response, Mr. Nayak?
My
You have received the
My lord, that instructions, my lord, has it. I'll pass on the instructions.
that is you have produced a letter as I find, that is letter dated 10/12/25.
My lord.
Acha, you have given therein, as it appears, that that was give of the medical superintendent SCBMCS Cutter.
My lord.
Have you handed over it?
My lord, I have handed over.
So you have mentioned that in so far as Sikh newborn care unit is concerned,
My lord.
infrastructure and equipment needs. So 10 numbers of ICU beds have been supplied to
SNCU.
SNCU. This is
Yes,
after this, Mr. পাইলে না তাও দেখিয়ে দিন এটা কোন যে অ্যাডভোকেটস কমিটি
Report পরে।
আচ্ছা
পরে আসতে লাগে।
this is number 1. Number 2, ventilation circuits have been provided sufficiently. Okay. Then neosurfactant injection is being provided to SNC through local purchase in case of non-availability in the central warehouse of OSMC situated inside
The
hospital premises, right?
Yes.
Then 4 numbers of portable ultrasound have been provided to the HOD concerned. Okay. Then you have stated under the medical and treatment notes that after due discussion with HOD, 1G and pediatrics department, the HOD, this one HOD, na? One HOD also. This concern has assured. This is the professor who is appearing before us.
Ma'am.
Dr. Simon Das.
Dr. Simon.
Huh?
এটা urgent দরকার পড়ছে এটা আসলে assure করতে দেওয়া ପାଇଁ
No,
Assurance
we'll discuss it. Whatever they have stated there, the HOD concerned has assured to address the issues of birth asphyxia and kangaroo mother care by making all-out efforts. Okay. Then under the heading of staffing, you have stated additional staff will be provided after filling of the post of nursing personnel lying vacant. Then you have stated that the HOD of the department concerned has been instructed to ensure the recording of specific oral or IV feed oblique drug amounts and time. Then a list of status of the medical equipments, instruments for that SNCU has been annexed to the annexure 1. Okay, this particular letter we are asking you some question and also to Professor Satpathy. This letter has different columns. Okay, it reflects the name of the items, the quantity, the action taken, and the status, right? So under the heading of action taken, it is mentioned that it is sent to DMET by office letter number so and so dated 28/10/2025. And under the heading of status, in some items it is mentioned that it is under process at the level of OSMCL. And in some item it is mentioned that the purchase order placed by OSMCL, etc. Right? So the as stated by the HODs of the concerned department. So the Professor Das, Dr. Simon Das,
Sir.
we want to know from you. You look at this annexure A,
Yes, sir.
which has been. So these are the equipments and instruments which are very much necessary for your department.
Yes, sir.
Right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So we just want to know from the managing director OSMCL whether he is present today, Dr. Poma Tudu. She is present. Yes.
Namaskar, sir.
Madam, just have you gone through that annexure
Yes,
A?
sir. Ji, sir. Ji, sir. Ji,
So
sir. Ji, sir. Sir, there are 60.
we want just that doctor says, professor says that earliest procurement of these items, these equipments and instruments are very much necessary. And under different, it is mentioned. Can I say this? There are under 16 serial numbers, there are number of items have been mentioned and some quantities have been mentioned. And this action taken heading, it is mentioned that sent to DMETO wide office letter number so and so. Then you see the status, this purchase order placed by OSMCL, hide order number so and so, this. So how much time, since the professor is telling that these are very essential, so how much time tentatively can you tell us, ma'am, that this can be procured and it will be handed over to the concerned department?
Ji, sir.
Madam is
Sir,
also there.
Sir. Ji, sir. Sir, 3 items have already been supplied, sir.
Can you
5
tell
number
me
of
which items have been supplied, madam?
sir, blood gas.
Second and sixth.
Sir, item number 8 has been supplied.
Just a minute.
Sixth item received.
Just a minute.
Second item received.
Please.
Just a minute.
That's it. Okay.
Item number 8 is blood gas analyzer
Yes, sir.
ABG machine that has been supplied.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Sir, we have already supplied neonatal ventilator, sir. We have supplied.
Which one?
That is-
Ma'am, tell
Sir,
us the
point
number.
number 5, sir.
6.
Okay, neonatal. That is 2 numbers they were requiring.
Ye-
So you have supplied it.
Yes, sir.
Okay, then
2 and 6. Return.
Sir, point number 6, multi-para neonatal monitors, sir. 5 number we have supplied, sir.
okay.
Sir, in addition to that, sir, there are 5
Yes.
number of equipments which we recently have supplied to SCB, sir. So we would want the department to rationalize it and let us know that whether this requirement is in addition or not. Because, sir, we have already within 45 last 1.5 months, sir, we have also supplied the.
In addition to this list.
Yes, sir. No, sir. In addition to the 3 that I mentioned, sir, we have
Yes.
also supplied radiant warmer 12 number to the pediatrics unit. So
Radiant
in addition,
one, that is number 1.
yes, sir. We have
Serial
already
number
supplied.
1, please.
Yes, sir.
That has also been supplied. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Then?
Infusion pump 87 number have been supplied to SCB, sir, in the last 1.5 months.
Achha, number 1 supplied, then number 9 also supplied. Okay.
Yes, sir. Sir,
You have
6
supplied
point
85 infusion pumps.
87, sir.
But it is mentioned as 15.
Yes, sir. But total 87 was supplied to SCB, sir. So
Okay,
after
okay.
rationalization,
All right.
if
All right.
addition is required, we can supply, sir.
Okay,
So
okay.
point of care ultrasound, sir, SNCU is requiring 1, sir. But in the last 1 month, we have supplied 12 number to SCB, sir.
Okay. Yes.
Digital X-ray, sir, the requirement is 1 for SNCU. In last 1.5 months, sir, digital X-ray 9 number has been supplied to SCB, sir.
Digital X-ray.
Yes. So these are the items, madam, you have supplied.
We have already supplied. Sir, in addition, sir, 2 number items.
Ma'am, we just want to know about the rest of the item. Please tell us a tentative date so that we can mention that within this period, the rest of the, because the professors.
Sir, there are 2 items in the list which will take longer time, sir. The nitric oxide delivery system is a little sophisticated item, sir. The technical specifications have to be made. That is going to take a longer timeline, sir. And I will, maybe, sir, if you permit me time, I will submit, sir. Other than that, sir, I am hopeful, sir, we will be able to supply in 3 months at time, sir. 3 months time.
Okay. All right. We are noting down it.
Sir, 2 items are also local purchase items which already SCB has procured out of this.
Can you tell me which are the items, ma'am?
Yes, sir. Point number 9, 13, sir, T-piece resuscitator has already been procured by SCB.
Okay.
And point number hearing screening. Hearing screening.
Hearing screener.
Hearing screener, sir. Point number
15.
Last one.
Point number 15.
Point number, yes, point number 15, sir.
Okay, 13 and 15, it is locally that has been made available. And so, okay, Professor Satpathy, we just want to know from you, ma'am have just now told that so far as the requirements that has been there for SNUC, CU, more numbers of has been supplied on certain headings. So the requirements which are of the SNCU, whether that has been made available to them.
My lord, we have supplied 9 items. The HOD pediatric will better enlighten about that. Please, HOD.
Please tell us, sir, that ma'am have just now told that some of the items have been already reached at SCB MCAs, And it is you to say that whether you have received those items or not.
Sir, we have received series infusion pump. We have received ultrasound machine. We have received patient monitor, ICU
Please tell us.
ventilator.
Serial number wise.
Please tell us the serial number, sir. Please tell us the serial number. You are having that letter with you.
Sir,
This is your letter. The status of the letter has been given. Annexure A.
Sir, item number 9, 15 we have received.
Professor Das.
Sir.
Das. The OSMC's MD, Madam Tudu said, if you have noted her contention correctly, that items at serial number 1, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, and 11 have all been supplied, and it is she said that so far as items 1 and 9, 10 and 11 are concerned, the supply is more than what you have asked for.
For this department.
So
it has been received to the department.
All right.
Serial.
My Lord, may I submit?
Yes, Madam Secretary.
Yes. Ma'am, can we just dictate this part, then we'll go to you.
Or
My Lord, this was, I had a submission
okay,
relating to
item.
the procurement of equipments for SCB, sir.
Yes.
If I may be permitted.
Yes, please.
Please.
My Lord, I just had a fundamental problem with respect to the number of requests that individual HODs and departments have been submitting to the Advocates Committee and through them before the Honorable Court and then ultimately to the DMET, my Lord. I would like to explain and narrate 2-3 instances in this regard as a case in my point. My Lord, on 2nd 9/2025, in the hearing that happened, the PIL hearing that happened before your lordships, the issue was raised about non-supply of ABG machines. In response to the directions of the Honorable Court for supply of the said machines, including many other machines as well, we did have a high power committee meeting that was held on 25th September 2025. We took expeditious steps to supply the said machines. An affidavit to that effect was also submitted before your lordships on 14th of October 2025, and purchase orders for 5 ABG machines submitted by 4 departments were issued on 15th of October 2025. However, subsequently, we received a letter from the medical superintendent saying that after rationalization, he found that these machines were actually not required by SCB. I would appreciate the steps taken by the medical superintendent in this regard, because he had done the right thing by rationalizing the supply and identifying that these requirements were wrongly submitted, and these after supply they realized that these were not required. Similar to this, sir, we did also get requirements of machines from other departments, including the OG. I would like to inform before your Honorable Court that on 6th, 7th, 13th, and 15th of November, an expert committee deputed by this office had visited the labor ward and the OG ward of SCB and found many issues relating to the conduct of this said facility. This expert team, since we wanted objectivity to be maintained, in addition to a representative from our directorate, had also involved experts from UNICEF and also from JPIGO, which is an arm of the Johns Hopkins Institute. So they also conducted, among looking at the protocols, adherence to the standards of care, they also looked at the equipment availability and adequacy of equipment in OG. And in the suggestions that they have made regarding improvement of the said facilities, they have given us a number of suggestions, which I would like to inform before your Honorable Court
relate to non-adherence to protocol, relating to the team work that is there, including non-involvement of the senior faculty, but non-availability of equipment was not found to be one of the reasons. In response to the kind directions of the Honorable Court, I did visit the Department of CTVS, had detailed discussions with the administration, including the superintendent and the dean and the staff of CTVS and other departments that they have to work together. And again, sir, in CTVS, we found that there were issues that is beyond the only issue of procurement of machines. So I think somewhere I can see that there is a pattern in which individual departments are giving details of equipments and saying that perhaps this is the reason for non-performance or non-adherence to standards of care, which perhaps is only partially correct. There are other reasons. We also find that there is severe issues with respect to interdepartmental coordination within SCB. Coordination and cooperation between departments, for which we have taken few steps. In one case of CTVS, we have already issued a letter empowering the superintendent to take decisions in identifying who will attend to emergency call. So non-involvement of senior faculty in multiple departments is found to be a major challenge. In this regard also, my lord, we are taking steps to ensure that the position of the superintendent and the dean are further strengthened. I just had two submissions before your lordship, sir, if you permit, regarding this particular issue of procurement of machines. We feel that somewhere SCB has to act as a team. Individual departments, when they are providing these suggestions, the committee at the SCB level will have to sit together, see if it is actually required, rationalize the order, and then unless superintendent is vetting such requests, this may not be communicated or taken acknowledgement by the Honorable Advocates Committee. Similarly, we also would want the superintendent, in fact, we will also, with your permission, my lord, will be issuing such instructions to make sure that superintendent and dean are sufficiently empowered to take these decisions. I just wanted to bring to your honor's kind attention that individual departments need to work on their challenges a little more truthfully, and also in a little more digging deeper into the challenges, so that action as required is taken. Sometimes, sir, since it is a technical matter and complex matters, many a times I think peripherally they are deciding that equipment inadequacy is the reason for certain non-performance indicators. However, when we are digging deeper, we find that there could be other issues which all the HODs may kindly note. I just wanted to bring this to the notice of the Honorable Court. Thank you so much, sir.
Ma'am, one thing, you have stated all these things, it's nice. What we want that, what steps at your end you have taken after the visit of the experts and after your own visit and after having a discussion, what decisions you have taken in this regard to rationalize all these things. If you can place a note on that issue, we can look into it and we can also incorporate in our order, so that in future if any such, because these are the things which the professors of those concerned department are handing over to the advocates committee, and when this is placed before us, we just want to know that if it is requirement and if the orders have been placed, then why there is delay. That is just our purpose. So if you want to streamline it and know that it is whether it is actually the requirement, or after receiving the orders from the concerned HODs, it needs to be further verified, and then the conclusion would be arrived at, and then the orders will be passed. Whatever decisions you have taken in the meantime to rationalize, as you say, that can be just give us in writing, so that we can incorporate in our order that this is the thing which you have decided, and government will do the needful in accordance with your decision.
Milord, thank you so much. I will submit a detailed note in this regard, sir.
Okay, okay. And we are just incorporating what priest dictated you all.
Relating to the status of medical equipments and instruments. Ma'am, you are MD or chairman? Chairman.
I'm the chairman of the board.
No. OSM, Dr.
Sir, Dr. Poma Tudu is the managing director.
Dr. Tudu, managing director of so brought to the notice of this court that equipments at serial number 1, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, and 11 have already been supplied. And it is also stated by her that more than the requirement as mentioned against serial number 1, 9, 10, and 11, more equipments more in number than as reflected in serial number 1, 9, 10, and 11 have been as reflected in Annex A have been supplied. And equipments at serial number 13 and 15 have been allowed to be purchased. Have been the SCBMC have been allowed to purchase on to make local purchases of the equipments at serial number 13 and 15, keeping in view the urgency. And in respect to the supply of nitric oxide delivery system, which is just at serial number 14 of Annexer A, it is stated that the procurement, because of the technicalities involved, because of the highly technical nature of the equipment, it will take longer time. And she states that they will try to procure and provide the same within a period of 3 months. The rest of the items will be made available. And the rest of the items will be made available at 3 months. That is at the earliest. Okay. Baki, the CS that has already the head of the department pediatrics, Sri Professor Sri Simanta Das, acknowledges the receipt of the equipments referred to here in above. During the course of hearing, the Secretary Health, Madam Awasthi, intervened to bring to the notice of this court that certain interdepartmental highlighting that because of lack of interdepartmental coordination and also non-involvement of senior faculty, certain issues have cropped up, and it is not
So then, so far as the labor room and maternity ward is concerned, it is mentioned in that written instruction which Professor Satpathy has given that regarding the substantial improvement in patient care in the department of 1G, the HOD of the department concerned has assured for providing better patient care to the patients by taking remedial measures when and where required within the available resources. Then under the equipment and facility requirement, you has mentioned that as per the requisition made by the so-and-so, the office of the superintendent so-and-so has taken necessary steps for procurement of the equipment and instruments. Okay. Then manpower and facilities issues, additional staff will be provided after filling of the post of nursing personnel lying vacant. Okay. There are 5 toilets in the labor room, 3 numbers of toilets for patient attendants are available. For attendants outside of the labor room, there are toilets and bathrooms with proper facilities of water and lighting. The toilets are cleaned regularly. Rest areas for female and male attendants are also made available, and there are adequate numbers of nursing officer posted in the labor room. Okay. Professor Das and the pediatrics department HOD, so far as these issues of birth asphyxia and kangaroo mother care, as has been mentioned under the heading of medical and treatment notes.
Nursing. Nursing, it is an important kind of.
So you submit a report on this that how these improvements can be made relating to these issues of birth asphyxia and kangaroo mother care, and what are the requirements for that. Okay, and it should also indicate that your report should also indicate what remedial measures are required to be taken for providing better patient care as mentioned under the heading of labor room and maternity ward observation. You have mentioned that there in that after due discussion with the HOD concerned has assured to address the issues of birth asphyxia and kangaroo mother care. And next, it is mentioned that the HOD has assured for providing better patient care to the patients by taking remedial measures. And so you place a note on the next date that how this thing can be improved, these issues can be improved, and what are your requirements for that? And
I'll submit here.
Yes.
Regarding the birth asphyxia and the kangaroo mother, the pediatric HOD will give a note.
Yes.
And regarding the labor room improvement, the gynec HOD who is present here.
This will be given by the gynec HOD.
ONG HOD, she will give the note about the improvement of labor room.
Okay, labor room.
Gynec head of the department, Professor Subhra Ghosh is present here. If the honorable court will allow,
okay. So, ma'am ko na likhiye.
Professor Subhra Ghosh.
Then, Professor, we just want from you a report on this issue, Professor Satpathy, that there are some posts of nursing personnel are lying vacant. And we want that what steps have been taken to fill up such. Madam is also there. That what steps have been taken already, if any, to fill up those vacancies, and how much time it would take for such purpose. Because you have mentioned that this is required to be done in the staffing pattern. You have mentioned, it is your letter, that additional staff will be provided after filling of the post of nursing personnel lying vacant. So we just want you please give us a note that how many such posts are lying vacant and what steps, if any, have been taken. Please take note of it. Order copy will be supplied to you, and how much time it will take for such purpose. And you please also indicate that any other equipment or facility requirement, as you have mentioned, that has been steps have been taken,
manpower and stuff.
Okay. So all these things you give a separate report, and obviously Professor HOD that pediatrics will give a report, and Madam that gynec HOD will give a report. And we also request the lady members of the SWAN, because some facilities are already made available. So the lady members may, Madam, you find your convenient time during this holidays which are coming, winter holidays, and please give intimation in advance to our the nodal officer, Register General Madam, so that he will talk to the Professor Satpathy and see that these are the things which have done by the professor and the government in the meantime. You see that what are the toilet facilities have also they have stated that certain improvement have been done. So you along with the I think Padmalaya madam, you can go and see it and submit a report on the net.
I'll coordinate, madam. I'll coordinate with
So these two ladies will
Yes,
go
yes,
and
definitely.
the madam is there. So okay, that will be there in that deciding. Okay.
My lord, may I respond with respect
Yes,
to the
yes,
nursing recruitment?
yes, yes.
My lord, we have already moved for recruitment of nursing for the entire
Okay,
state,
it
sir.
is already taken.
And we are awaiting approval of the empowered committee for going ahead with the recruitment. And normally, once we send the letter of requisition to the recruiting authority, normally it takes 3 to 4 months for us to get the recruited candidates, sir. So we've already started the process, and we have sent to the other departments for vetting of the reservations as applicable, my lord.
Oh,
What are the number of recruitees you are?
Professor Satpathy has means. Professor, can you tell me? Ma'am can also tell you, ma'am. Ma'am, can you tell us that number of that nursing?
My lord, we have recently created 4,433 vacancies, the positions in nursing cadre. Due to since the matter of promotion of nursing officers is also a matter under sub judice. Therefore, the base level vacancies in the existing cadre could not be sent for requisition. In the meantime, we were able to sanction additional post of 4,433, which has been moved for recruitment.
This Secretary Health appraises this book that in the meantime steps have been taken for recruitment of 4,433 nursing staff and after completion of procedure formalities. Okay. Can you said it will take you at least 3 months, ma'am?
My lord, once we send the requisition to the recruiting agency, in this case, the staff selection, the commission, normally they take 3 to 4 months for us to get the selected list of candidates.
And once the recruitment process is over, they will be deployed.
Now we come to the liver plantation issue, and you produce that written instruction, Mr. On that day, on that is 17/11/2025, and you have highlighted that certain issues which you have mentioned, that it is decided to prepare a separate list of patients for liver transplant and minor liver surgeries from general surgeries, medical gastroenterology, and surgical gastroenterology, right? Number two, you have stated that AIG team will visit to perform the surgeries and simultaneously provide hands-on training to the surgeons of SCBMCS. Number three, you have stated that the faculties and nurses will be sent for exposure training at AIG Hyderabad, and this will ensure availability of trained personnel in the eventuality of transfer and promotion of existing faculties to other medical colleges. Then you have stated that steps are being taken for extension of validity of the MOU of the of the existing technical partner AIG Hyderabad for conducting the liver transplant surgeries. Then you have stated that for CTBS department, steps will be taken to engage more faculties and senior residents on contractual or regular mode even with negotiated salary or remuneration. Then you have stated that steps will be taken to send the existing faculties in CTVS and critical care for exposure visit as well as advanced training. And you have also stated that steps are being taken to invite experts team from AIMS New Delhi for guidance, hands-on training, developing the skill and confidence of the faculties, nursing, and other paramedics for conducting the heart surgeries. Then on 2011-2025, you brought to our notice that seeking extension of validity of the MOU of the existing technical partner AIG Hyderabad for conducting the liver transplant surgery has been communicated to extend their support, but the response in this regard was awaited, and you took time to place on record the response of the AIG Hyderabad. Right? So now what happened?
10, 12 press instructions, if my lord has it. Otherwise,
Sure. Later dated देखिए 10-12-2025
from Madam Secretary.
letter of the commissioner come secretary or to government health so and so. Achha, this is the letter.
That's, unfortunately, AIG has recused now.
Where is that noting just please source which
The last page of that. I'll give a copy.
this is the letter is 10-12 and the last page acha AIG's letter.
No. They have said that they're busy and their schedule is full. So they will not be able to accommodate us.
So therefore, we regret that it will not be feasible for us to extend our services in Odisha. Achha. So, ma'am, what can be done? What alternative mode is now they have AIG has said no, it is not feasible. So,
My lord, since AIG has refused to extend their technical support, we only have one potential partner now, and we have also placed the matter before the honorable government for taking necessary action on the existing one proposal that we have from the potential partner MGM from Chennai, sir.
alternative 9. Which is that MG?
MGM. Initially, MGM. In fact, unfortunately, my lord, the previous communications, they have said that these were issued without the due approval of AIG. Therefore, they.
Okay.
Yeah, जी sir.
No. So, what is the response of MGM, or it is awaited? I mean, it is
MGM is willing to extend their support. We are awaiting approval of the government for the same. We have also brought the letter from AIG was received yesterday, my lord, and they had mentioned that they will not be able to extend technical support. And the previous correspondences in this regard were issued by their vice president in his individual capacity is what they have mentioned. We have brought this to the notice of government, and we have requested for an expeditious approval of the remaining one proposal that we have.
The commissioner comes secretary. So informs the scope that taking into account the letter of the AIG declining to extend technical support for liver transplant as communicated under letter dated 10-12-2025. Government has been moved to approve the service, approve MGM Chennai to approve the technical support extended by MGM Chennai to conduct the liver transplant, and expeditious steps in this regard are being taken to get
to get the necessary approval, so that follow-up action can be taken in the interest of the welfare of the patients.
So far as this, that particular written instruction you have provided to us on that day, so far as the first item is that the separate list is to be prepared. That list has been prepared.
I'll get that list, my lords. On the next date, I'll give that list.
Okay, next date. Okay. Then second item is that AIG team will visit to perform the surgeries and simultaneously. Now AIG is not, so obviously. Third is the faculties and nurses will be sent for exposure training to AIG.
That also will go now once
So
NGM
obviously
comes
that
in.
will go.
No, but just one thing. Ma'am, now that the AIG is now out of the picture, whatever that was contemplated vis-a-vis AIG, can that be done so far as this MGM is concerned? Will they be able to provide the necessary training and other things that were contemplated earlier?
G. Milord, they would require a memorandum of understanding with Government of Odisha, for which we've already moved the government for necessary approval.
So all that was envisaged with the AIG can also be done so far as this MGM is concerned.
All components of collaboration would be accommodated in the new MOU, Milord.
This court is further informed that all the collaboration that was envisaged vis-a-vis AIG will be availed through the new technical partner MGM. And the details in this regard, after execution of the necessary MOU with the MGM with the approval of the government, shall be placed for consideration of this court.
Okay. Another thing you have stated that for CTVS department, steps will be taken to engage more faculty, senior resident on contractual or regular mode, even with negotiated salary or remuneration. What has been done?
To that effect, my lords, the systems here, systems were moved. One senior resident post has been filled up, and present place of posting was there.
On record, it is what you state.
There's a letter I had.
Pass on the.
Malas, it's there in that letter. Second part is there.
Just a minute. CTVS. Food lecture.
Page 2, item 2. One advertisement by such and such was issued by DMT. Person 2 is a total 6
candidates have applied for recruitment to the department CTVS at SCBMCH Cuttack as assistant professors.
Oh, that is CTVS. That's okay.
In response, 6 candidates applied. Out of them, 2 candidates in anesthesia.
No, that is on the incorporate purpose. So these are all related to CTVS. Okay. CTVS wrote a separate heading. Okay. Then another thing you have stated that steps are being taken to invite experts team from AIMS New Delhi for guidance, hands-on training, and developing the skill and the confidence of the faculties, nursing, and other paramedics for conducting the heart surgeries.
So response from them is awaited. We have already referred a name to them. In the second subpara, my lords will see that name, Professor Dr. H.K. Bissoy of CTVS department. That has also been referred to them, but they are yet to respond. So, outing the response, if we do not get that, we'll again push them for a response. Nudge them.
So the AIMS authorities has been approached.
My lord. So, Director AIMS New Delhi. They have already been approached.
To send the experts to
for our
yes, it's obvious.
My lord.
For guidance, hands-on training, and developing the skill and confidence of our faculties and etc.
We have already referred a name of our faculty, Dr. H.K. Bissoy, Professor Doctor, for him to go there and take that training. That has also been recommended to them. Now they have to get back to us with an affirmation.
The response from that Kottayam Institute is also awaited.
Ma'am is there.
Then Kerala also another.
It's in Kerala.
Data, so next data that data response is out of it. Data CTVS heading in the so this that it had covered pretty well. 8 of them just total down like the next day we will start the
Learned AGS Naik undertakes to submit the lists of patients for liver transplant and minor liver surgeries from general surgery, medical gastroenterology, and surgical gastroenterology by the name. And it is also brought to the notice of the scope that response from AIMS and what is that institute?
Government Medical College, Kottayam.
And Government Medical College, Kottayam is awaited to provide training and provide a technical guidance and training to augment the skills of the doctors and staff of CTVF.
In the last subparamylord of that page 2, we're also exploring the possibility of obtaining such expert services through central PSUs.
That we have. That is that open heart surgery. That under that heading.
Malo.
What is this HLL? What is this
My
HLL?
lord, it is a central PSU under the Ministry of Health and Family Welfare. The full form is Hindustan Latex and Life Care Limited. They do provide expert medical services. So their team will be visiting SCB on 16th and 17th of this month, my lord. We had parallelly approached them for capacity building and strengthening the CTVS department.
And this court is informed that a team from HLL. What kindly give the full form of it.
My lord, the Hindustan Latex and Life Care Limited.
Hindustan Latex and Life Care Limited.
Central PSU under the Ministry of Health and Family Welfare.
Yes, under the Ministry of Health and Family Welfare, the Government of India is scheduled to visit on 15th and 16th, you said?
16th and 17th of this month, the team will be visiting Milord.
16th and 17th of this month to provide the necessary expert guidance for the CTVS department to improve the patient care in CTVS department.
Okay, now you
one thing is left out one. The Learned Council for the state to appraise the code regarding the development made for regular posting of qualified cardiac anesthesia.
You have produced a letter today, and that is, have you just show it to that 10/12/2025, wherein it was stated that advertisement was issued and total number of 6 candidates applied, and for recruitment to the Department of CTVS are so and so as assistant professor. Out of them, 2 candidates in anesthesia ECMO have been selected through the prescribed interview process, and the process of issuing further advertisements shall continue until the remaining vacant posts are filled up. And that names you have given, that today you have produced that 2 doctors, namely Arunima Patnaik and Hiramoi Behera. They have been selected and posted as anesthesia in the rank of assistant professor in the CTVS department of ECMO, so and so. Okay. All right. Now we are coming to the next item regarding non-supply of equipments and instrument heading rate. So then 16/10/2025, the Ma'am Secretary filed an affidavit that is dated 15/10/25, and the General Manager Equipment OSMCL also filed an affidavit that but we find that in both the affidavits, uh, it is conspicuously silent as to how the system handles the emergency situation. And therefore, the court directed the MD OSMCL to explore the possibility of adopting an expedited process of procurement in case of an emergency. And such expedited process would be adopted in case of an emergency was directed to be placed before this bench. Okay. And then again, this matter was taken off on 27/11/25, and counsel appearing for OSMCL, it took further time to file a comprehensive affidavit. And now ma'am has filed an affidavit, Dr. Kuma Tudu, Managing Director. So ma'am, what have you stated in this affidavit?
Flag 538.
Flag
538.
No, so many things you have stated. We just we want to focus on this emergency thing. Other things you are regular count, a tender. We are those are things. What about this emergency? Suppose this requirement.
The relaxation of that clause.
That is. Sir could deal for Jandi. Acha, it number 3 bode. Roman 2 and 3 bode. Particularly Roman 2 ta kon lekhandi. Procurement of additional quality in excess of original tender quantity. Pardon, please read it.
Yes, Lordship. In case of emergency requirement, my lord, OSMCL, by taking approval of the board.
Just pause for it. That is Roman 2.
Yes, ma'am.
Procurement of additional quantity in excess of so and so.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, please read it on.
In case of emergency requirement, OSMCL, by taking approval of the board of directors of OSMCL, follows the practice of placing additional purchase order with the existing preferred bidder, provided that such tender continues to be valid on the date of placement of such additional purchase order, my lord.
Page 3 the case. Page 3, yes, Roman 2. Emergency situation.
And also, yes, ma'am. And also, my lords, Roman 1 also, my lords. In case of emergency, my lords, if there is a one supplier, my lord, that's we are calling single source of supply. If there is a supplier which is supplying the equipments, my lords, in circumstances where there is only a single source of supply for the goods intended to procure, OSMCL obviates the lengthy procedure of tendering, my lords, and directly place purchase orders with the sole supplier or manufacturer of such commodities, my lord, by providing proprietary article certificate, which is in consonance with the Rule 225 of OGFR, my lord. Next, my lords, also Roman 3.
Yes.
Yes, my lords. Though OGFR Rule 223 says that we are supposed to give at least 4 weeks time for the bidding process, my lord. In case of emergency, subject to the approval of the Secretary Health and Family Welfare, my lords, the bidding process can be reduced to 1 week in the case of emergency, my lord. Next, my lords, even if there is a single bid in any of the tender, and if there is an emergency requirement of the particular machine, my lords, then if subject to the following of these conditions, if they fulfill, then the machine can also be procured from the single bidder also.
But is that being done? Because so we have come across that number of cases again and again, that single bidder is there, Mr. Nayak. We come across that you are again inviting this process is going on. See, this is recently you have taken the decision, or earlier this was there?
In case of emergency procurement, my lord.
Mr. Counsel, single bid procurement ହେଇକିନି ଆପଣ କେତେ ଗୁଡାକ ପୁଣି re-tender କୁ ଯାଇଛନ୍ତି. Number of cases, examples are there. But that is why the London Advocates Committee raised a concern that suppose it's a case of emergency and it is a single bidder, then what is to be done? If that was there earlier, then why you did not accept that single bidder? Why you gone for re-tendering? That was ଏଇଗୁଡାକ process ଗୁଡାକ ଆଗରୁ ଯଦି ଥିଲା ତାହେଲେ ସେଗୁଡାକ ଯଦି emergency requirement ଥିଲା ଆପଣ ତାକୁ ଏଇ procedure କୁ single bid କୁ adopt ନ କରିକି accept ନ କରି why you have gone for re-tendering? And the list was placed before us. 2 ବର୍ଷ 3 ବର୍ଷ ଧରି ଚାଲିଛି ସେମାନଙ୍କର ଇଏ, ତ ସେଥିପାଇଁ ଆମେ ପଚାରିଥିଲୁ ଯେ emergency ପାଇଁ ଆପଣଙ୍କର କିଛି provision ଅଛି ନା ନାହିଁ ଆପଣ ଯଦି କହୁଛନ୍ତି ଏଇ provision ଅଛି ବୋଲି ତାହେଲେ why it was not acted upon ଆମ queryଟା ହଉଛି ସେଇଆ
It's subject to the approval by the concerned.
No, we want to listen from the ma'am. Ma'am, please tell us.
Roman 4.
Namaskar, sir. Sir, regarding processing of the single bid tender, sir, so we have been processing. Sir, this came up under OGFR 2023, sir, where even if we have a single bid, first we take a urgency requirement from the indenting authority that it is an urgent requirement, and then we put through the entire process where it should be adequately advertised, the price should have been justified. So in many cases, it is also so happens that even if it is an urgency requirement, when we evaluate, the price is not able to be justified. So, sir, whichever requirement, if it is emergency single bid, we take it through the procedure in a high-level procurement committee and place it for approval to a next higher authority.
Just enlighten us. It is available with you since 2023, right?
Sir.
This
Yes, sir.
single bid process.
Yes.
What came across that in such cases also not going through the other thing merely because it is single bid that has been cancelled and a retender has been ordered. So if you say that this is there since 2023 and single bid can also be accepted subject to that if it is emergency and if this price etc. So why this was not taken recourse to and why retender was ordered that delayed the process? That is all our query to you.
Milord, may I supplement
Yes, please,
the
please.
response from MD OSMCL? Milord, I'm sure your lordships are aware of the emergency procurement that we did during COVID pandemic, which was if you look at the definition, sir, it was one of the biggest emergencies that the department had faced. There were two number of committees that was set in motion at that point of time to ensure that emergency conditions were fulfilled and procurements had happened without any problems. However, even in such situations, sir, the decisions that the board takes, the OSMCL takes, and the departments takes are subjected to scrutiny by the AG audit and by the Public Accounts Committee. Even though many such bids were approved at that point of time, questions were raised as to the justification of such procurement, justification of the quantity purchased, and the justification for the price at which we had approved the single bid. Therefore, Milord, we need to have a balance between how many single tenders we are approving without justifiably reasonable price range. Now, when a single tender comes to our board for approval, in emergency cases, we do approve. However, in some cases, if the number of single bids is unjustifiably huge and the price that we are getting is again unreasonably high, then it becomes difficult on our part to explain or justify the procurement even with the approval of the higher authority. In such cases, we go for retender. However, even now, every month, Milord, we do approve a number of single bids. However, the number of single bids we approve also need to be kept in check because this is also subjected to other checks and balances like the AG audit, like the Public Accounts Committee and other such regulatory mechanisms. However, in case the department comes to us and the medical college comes to us saying that this is urgently required for an NMC certification, or if there is any other pertinent reason as to why we should go ahead with such bids on case-to-case basis, we do discuss this matter at length in the board and in the high-level committee, and then we do take necessary action, my lord.
Okay, ma'am, is there any thing where it has been described that what is the emergency situation or anything defined there, anything, anywhere, rules or any regulation, anything like that, or it is the discretion of the authority concerned?
My lord, usually the requisition, when it is given by the intending authority, they mention whether it is an emergency requirement. However, we have also seen, as I had explained at the beginning of the hearing by Honorable Court, that in some cases we have also seen that something that is given as an emergency indent, on second scrutiny, it is also seen that perhaps it was not an emergency indenting that was done. So that has also happened in the past, and it does happen even now.
Ma'am, just I think you are aware that Professor, that HOD of CTBS department, when our advocates team visited and they said that no backups are available. And the professor said that yes, there is no backup, and that can be a reason for the deaths also, because once one failure is there, then if no backup is there, so there is likelihood of death also during. So can that not be considered as an emergency situation for procurement of those
Sir,
backups?
similar justification are considered. Only thing is that sometimes when the value of the equipment to be purchased is high, in such cases we discuss the matter in the board and then a decision is taken. However, a situation that my lord just mentioned will be taken with due consideration, my lord.
Okay. Yes, sir. What are your other things you have stated?
Yes, my lord. Then page number 4, my lords.
Yeah.
If the value of the equipment is less than 50,000, my lords, then without going through the purchase level committee, that can be directly procured from the market, my lords. And if that's within 50,000 to 3 lakhs, my lords, then after the approval of the purchase committee, my lord, that's local purchase committee of SMC, my lord, the machine can be procured. And also, like, so, my lords, there is a scope for procuring the machineries from GM portal, my lords. First, direct procurement of goods with value is up to 50,000. And if the value is from 50,000 to 10 lakhs, my lord, procurement is made from the GM seller having lowest price amongst the available sellers of at least.
Just
Yes, ma'am. Who are the board of directors of OSMCL?
Sir, we have two independent board of directors, and the others are, sir, the divisional heads like the director health services, director medical education. We have the drug controller. We have MD NHM, and we have members from the finance department and also from the public enterprise department, sir. And sir, the chairperson of the board is Secretary Health and Medical.
How many constitutes? How many members this board?
I think 12, sir. If I may be allowed to correct myself.
It's all right. 12 with secretary as the chairman of the board.
Yes, sir.
So you mean to say that in that case, this clause 2, Roman 2 will take care of it?
Yes,
in such a situation?
Yes, ma'am.
If it exceeds 10 lakhs?
My lord.
Board could work.
Relaxation clause द्वारा ही तुम्हें हाई पावर कमिटी करी करो नले हबन लाइफ सेविंग इक्विपमेंट टा दरकार पड़छ हाई पावर कमिटी कन्स्टिट्यूट
अच्छा ए जो बैकअप गुडा को जो कहउचंती नाही बेली हमर सीटीवीएस डिपार्टमेंट रे से बैकअप रो से गुडा को कॉस्ट केते you have no idea? Professor Satpathy, can you have got the idea what is the cost of those backups which are not available in the CTBS department, for which professor also said on that day?
My lord, I cannot tell exactly, but it is in crores.
Oh,
2 crores. More than 1.5 crores only that. LV से तो बेड रे मर्जी बसे you
okay. All right. So far as this, that's all. So far as the SCB issues are concerned, ma'am, you can take leave of. We are coming.
Thank you, my lord.
Thank you. We are coming to the BSWC drain. That is the next item. And so I think this the profession, the Latin amicus curiae, and they are to be given all credits for their your demand has been fulfilled, and it seems that anybody is there from the that
You didn't know, madam.
It's into Watco CMC.
Watco the council say.
Watco authorities are there. Yes, that is there. Watco division. Who heads Watco?
It's the managing director, Mr. He is not there. He is in a conference outside the country.
Outside the country.
Madam.
Behra chiga GM achi.
GM
GM Mr. Behra.
So when we took up this matter on 2011-2025, so keeping in view the paramount public interest in the light of the project being of 496 crores as on date and ramification of the same being not properly executed, we passed the order, and the directions are like this: that DPRs of the 5 BSWC be submitted to the IIT Bhubaneswar within 2 weeks for revetting to eliminate the possibility of any foundational error, however remote, at the very inception. This is number one. Number two, Watco, which is under the administrative control of H&UD department of the government of Odisha, having the desired expertise and proven track record of successful execution of the box drain, shall execute the project. And it was directed that necessary compliance from the government in H&UD department to be placed on record by the next date. Now you have placed a letter that is dated 10/12/2025. Please hand over that letter to the C. That is of the Deputy Secretary to Government, Housing and Urban Development Department, Government of Odisha. It is stated that as per the orders of this court, Watco has been instructed to execute the box drain projects of Cuttack Municipal Corporation by Department Letter number 29693 dated 8/2/2025, and the copy of that letter has been annexed. Then it is further stated that in order to comply the further orders of this court, WATCO has already submitted the drainage DPRs to IIT Bhubaneswar for revetting via letter number 9506 dated 8/12/2025, and that copy of that letter has also been annexed to the letter dated so and so. So this is thing you wanted, and that has been done. So all the credit goes to all of you. It's not that. And
who is the gentleman?
But
who has
like,
joined the proceedings?
but that
Who is he?
Mr. Behra, I think.
No. Who is at the top of the screen? Who is he?
He probably is in charge of drainage.
Who is he?
Mr. Achyuta Behra, GM Drainage, Watco. So, Mr. Behra, Mr. Vaishno Behra is water supply. Watco has two divisions. One is drainage, one is sewerage and water supply.
he can answer. He can answer.
Mr. Behra Mr. Achyuta Behra, who now is in front of my lords.
General manager.
You have received the letters of this Deputy Secretary Housing and Urban Development.
सर आमे लेटर पाइछु सर गवर्नमेंट रो आ आमे डीपीआर भी काली आमे सबमिट कर देछु आईटी को से माने स्टार्ट कर
आपण ना काली कोन आपनकर पोस्ट है
केते दिन लागिवो आईआईटी?
सर से माने किछ टाइमलाइन कहि नांती हमको ट्यूसडे गोटे मीटिंग डाक्सन से माने
काली आपण देइछन गत काली?
हां सर काली हम गवर्नमेंट रो आस्तिला पर दिन आस्तिला
माने अच्छा 10 तारिख रे पाइछन की अच्छा
ट्यूसडे माने काली हम देकी देछु सर
काली नेकी देइछन 16 तारिख मीटिंग केबे अछि कहउजंदी?
सर मंगलवार तुम ना
probably 3 or 4 days Watco people has gone to the IIT. This is my information.
No, this letter is Mr.
No, that I've seen, my lord.
This is now the meeting is on 16 तारिख रे मीटिंग अछि
सर अच्छी सर मंगलवार से माने हमको डिस्कशन पे डाकी चंदी
लेटर इज डेटेड 8/12/20
टेक्निकल डिस्कशन सर मंगलवार हम
2 days back I have gone to IIT.
That's correct. And then pursue the matter.
And they have returned back. They have been instructed, please come back. This is my information.
No, it's all right. We are recording. Please state your name.
अच्युत विजयानंद बेहरा.
अच्युत ना?
आज्ञा.
अच्युत विजयानंद बेहरा कहले ना?
आज्ञा सर.
श्री अच्युत विजयानंद बेहरा कौन अछंती?
जनरल मैनेजर ड्रेनेज वाटको.
The general manager drainage Watco intimates this court that the DPR that a meeting has been fixed in IIT Bhubaneswar on 16th of December 2025 to take what is the meeting scheduled for? What is the agenda?
The technical discussion. Soil
for technical discussion relating to the DPR as submitted. The Behra is called upon to take up the matter to take steps to expedite the vetting of the DPR. The Mr. Naik, you convey the you issue a letter to the IIT. The letter this has been submitted to IIT. Who is the person concerned? Director?
Sir, head of the department.
Okay.
Sir, head of the department.
Heads of the department, School of Infrastructure.
That letter is available.
It's there with my lord.
The court calls upon the learned AGA. The Nike copy
खाली हमें देखी दे दो it has already been given to us. नहीं एचपी तो हमें पाई जो आईआईटी की जोड़ा देइछन
सेटा 8 पेज में जोटा देइछि सेटा आईआईटी को जाइछि heads of department School of Infrastructure जोटा
हाँ two heads of department School of Infrastructure Development IIT Bhubaneswar.
Oh, eight.
ये जो 8 है बात
अच्छा out.
पछट ये 8 बार बन
Election. District will make a complaint. Take it. Also, like that. You can convey
I can be
the concern of the, I mean, concern of this court to IIT to
expedite without compromising on any technical.
without compromising on any norm.
Malaf.
And so far as Watco, when their MD can be available.
It's after the 14th is what
That's the Watco.
the MD means the managing director. It's a corporation, so managing director.
So when your MD will be available?
Sir, next week he will available. He
After
will
the
join on
14th.
Monday, sir.
सप्ताह रखले भी
से 15-16 बेलू से फेर थिबे
Sir, Monday join करियो sir.
Already.
15 day join करियो sir.
Please inform your MD to be present on the next sitting on 18th.
Okay, sir. Okay.
My lord has fixed it to 18th,
Sir.
so kindly ask him to just go.
Okay, sir.
See, Rusi Behra, this court is apprised that the managing director of Watco is out of his country on some professional engagement and will join his duties. He will resume his duties on 15th of December 2025. Keeping in view the sensitive nature of the assignment of construction of the ESWC of Cuttack Municipal Corporation, he is asked to join the proceeding either in person or virtually on 18th of December 2025. Since ask him to be present on 18th.
Again, sir.
So, Behra, you can convey to your MD. This court has placed lot of confidence in the capability of your organization. So, we hope that you live up to it.
Again, sure, sir.
The next item is that about that Bali Yatra garbage. So, did you visit your team?
Again. Madam, okay.
Whether anybody is appearing from
CMC Deputy Commissioner Sanitation should be there only. I have also given a pen drive, that may also be played after this.
So, what is your report?
Report is 50%, 70% clean.
70%
clean. But some photographs can see some photographs are there.
No, second
December.
visit kale.
Yes. 2 December.
ଆମେ ତ କହିଛୁ
27 November ସୁଦ୍ଧା ସେମାନେ କ୍ଲିନ୍ କରିବେ then
ଏଇଟା 2nd December ଫଟୋ ଗୁଡା
date and time is there. 2nd December 4ଟା
ଯୋଉ ଦୋଳି ବାଲାଙ୍କର ଏଗୁଡା ଜିନିଷ ଗୁଡା ପଡିଛି and what about ସେ ଯୋଉ ପଡିଥିଲା ସବୁ ଓଳା ଓଳି ହେଇକିନି
ମ୍ୟାଡାମ ଟିକେ ଫଟୋଟା ଟିକେ
ନଈକି ପକେଇ ଦଉଛନ୍ତି ନା ନିଆଁ
last page photo number 21.
Photo number
21.
Photo ଦେଖା
Video TV ଅଛି
ଲାଷ୍ଟ ଫଟୋଟା କହୁଛନ୍ତି ଦେଖିବା ମାନେ ପାଣିରେ ପଡିଛି ଏଗୁଡା ସବୁ ନେଇକି
ପାଣିରେ ବି ଅଛି ନିଆଁ ବି ଜଳେଇଛନ୍ତି
ନିଆଁ ଜଳେଇଛନ୍ତି ଦେଖାନ୍ତୁ ଆଉ ପାଣିଟା
21
ଆମ ଫଟୋଟା କଣ ଦେଖୁଛୁ ଗାର୍ବେଜ ଟା କୁହାଯାଇଛି ଆମ ଫଟୋ ପରେ ଆସିବେ
ଟିକେ ଯୋଉ ନିଆଁଟା ଲଗେଇଛନ୍ତି ଆଉ ପାଣି ଯୋଉଗୁଡା ପଡିଛି ଏଇଟା ଫଟୋ ନମ୍ବର 1920 You said 21.
21 ଟା ନିଆଁ ଜଳିବ
ସେଇଗୁଡା ଯୋଉଟା କହୁଛନ୍ତି ଦେଖାନ୍ତୁ ଅନ୍ୟ ଗୁଡା ଦେଖାନ୍ତୁ ଫଟୋ ଏଗୁଡା ଭିଡିଓ ରେକର୍ଡିଂ
ସ୍ପେସିଫିକଲି ଡାଇରେକ୍ଟେଡ ଫର ଗାର୍ବେଜ ଆମ ଫଟୋ
ଏଇଗୁଡାକ କେବେକାର
ସବୁ 2 सर फोटो सर
ଏଇଟା ଆପଣ ଯୋଉ ଯାଇଥିଲେ ସେତିକି ବେଳେ?
Yes.
ମାନେ କହୁଛନ୍ତି ଯେ ସବୁ ପିକନିକ କରିବାକୁ ଆସିକି ସବୁ ପଥର ପଥର ପଡି ଦଉଛନ୍ତି ବୋଲି, କିନ୍ତୁ
Picnic allow होनी कटक बंद कटक in कटक. Where is the commissioner?
Commissioner?
ଅଛନ୍ତି ଦେଖିଲେ ଆଉ ସେ
sir, namaste.
ଗାର୍ବେଜ ଗୁଡା ସବୁ ପଡୁଛି ନଈରେ।
Where is your commissioner?
Sir, she's there, the meeting with the Honorable CM, sir.
अच्छा
ଆଜି ତାଙ୍କ visit
Katak or Bhubaneswar?
କଟକ
Here in Cuttack.
Virtual.
Actually, Honorable CM is visiting today, sir. So he's there.
physically, I guess.
Visiting Katak today. All right.
Yes, sir.
No,
Sure.
ନେଇଛି should be
let the deputy commissioner, my lord, clarify because
Deputy Commissioner also?
No, Mr. Naik.
Will you take what?
This so far as this all that pleas they are taking up, when they are just lighting up all the entire Baliyatra Podia in the garb of creating cleaning up garbage, this has become a regular nuisance.
Yes.
Last year also this court expressed concern.
My lord.
ଯେ ଆପଣ ନିଆଁ ଲଗାନ୍ତୁ ନାହିଁ. If in the face of this has happened, whoever has done it will face the consequences.
Let him clarify.
This court contemplates to issue notice of
ଆପଣ
contempt.
ଯୋଉ 35 ଲକ୍ଷ ଟଙ୍କା ନା 30 ଲକ୍ଷ ଟଙ୍କା ଦେଇଥିଲେ ତାଙ୍କୁ କଣ କୁହାଇଥିଲା ସେଠି ନିଆଁ ଲଗେଇବାକୁ ନା ତାଙ୍କୁ କୁହାଇଥିଲା ସଫା କରିକି
Just a minute, Mr. His lordship is speaking. Just a minute.
ଆମେ ଯୋଉ ଅର୍ଗାନାଇଜେସନ କୁ ଆପଣ ଦେଇଥିଲେ ପବ୍ଲିକ ମନି 30 ଲକ୍ଷ ଟଙ୍କା ଖର୍ଚ୍ଚ କରିକିନି ସେ ଅର୍ଗାନାଇଜେସନ କୁ କଣ କୁହାଇଥିଲା ତା ସାଙ୍ଗେ ଆଗ୍ରିମେଣ୍ଟ କୁହାଇଥିଲା ବାବୁ ଏକାଠି କରିଦବ ଏଠି ନିଆଁ ଲଗେଇଦବ କଣ ଆପଣ କରିଥିଲେ କଣ ହ୍ୱାଟ ଇଜ ଦି ଏଗ୍ରିମେଣ୍ଟ ସେ ଯାହା ବି ନିଆଁ ଲଗେଇଛି କଣ ପାଇଁ ନିଆଁ ଲଗେଇଲା ସେ yes Mr. Behra?
Yes, sir. May I submit, sir?
yes please
Sir, actually, जो एजेंसी रो अच्छी सर एजेंसी को स्ट्रिक्ट आमे बिल्कुल कौनसी कीमत रे सेठी निया लगिया पई आमे क्लोज वाच रे आमे बिल्कुल थिले सर सेकंड ले जो एक्चुअली कोन जति ट्रिप से गार्बेज उठेइबो से सेति टिकट रो पैसा पाइबो सर तो से दृष्टि से वेस्टेज करके ता पकेर चांस नथला वी हैव आल्सो कोन केप्ट वेरी क्लोज आई ऑन देम सर ये जो इंसिडेंट स्मॉल जो आसीतला सर केतरा इंसिडेंट आसी छी जो लर्नर एडवोकेट हैज दैट डे आल्सो विजिटेड personally there is no incident of any fire there ଆମେ पर्सनाली ମଧ୍ୟ ବୁଲି ଯୋଉ ଏରିଆରେ ସାର୍ କହିଥିଲେ ସେଟା ଆମେ ବୁଲେଇଥିଲୁ ମଧ୍ୟ ସେଦିନ କୌଣସି ଫାୟାର ଇନସିଡେଣ୍ଟ ନଥିଲା କିନ୍ତୁ ଗୋଟେ କଥା ଆମେ ଲକ୍ଷ୍ୟ କଲୁ ସାର୍ ଯେତେବେଳେ ଆମର ପୋଷ୍ଟ ବାଲିଯାତ୍ରା ପରେ ସାର୍ ଯୋଉ ବଞ୍ଜାରା ମାନେ ଥିଲେ ସ୍ମଲ ଛୋଟ ଛୋଟ ପ୍ୟାଚ ରେ ସେମାନେ ରହୁଥିଲେ ଯୋଉ ଜାଗାରେ ସାର୍ ସେମାନେ ଯୋଉ ବିକଜ ଅଫ ଦ କୋଲ୍ଡ ସେ କେତେଟା ଜାଗାରେ ଛୋଟ ଛୋଟ ଜାଗାରେ ସେ ଲଗେଇବାର ଇନଷ୍ଟା ଅଛି ତାକୁ ଆମେ ମଧ୍ୟ ଇମିଡିଏଟଲି ଯାଇକି ସେଠି ରୋକା କରାହେଇଥିଲା ସାର୍ ଆଉ ଗାର୍ବେଜ ରେ ଲଗେଇବାଟା ଷ୍ଟ୍ରିକ୍ଟଲି ସାର୍ ଆମେ ପୁରା एकदम କମ୍ପ୍ଲେନ୍ସ ବି ଆମେ ପୁରା ରୋକିଥିଲୁ ସାର୍ we have tried our best to do that and agency as such sir he was also frightened କାରଣ ଆମେ ତାଙ୍କୁ ପୁରା ଇଏ ରଖିଥିଲୁ ଆମ ଟୋଟାଲ ସାନିଟେସନ
what about throwing of the garbage to the river water
सर रिवर वाटर रे सर जने एडवोकेट
ଫଟୋ ଗୁଡା ପୁରା ସେମାନେ ଦେଇଛନ୍ତି ଯାଇଥିଲେ ଯୋଉ ଦିନ ଏ ଫଟୋ ବାହାର କରମ 22 ନମ୍ବର ଫଟୋଗ୍ରାଫ
20 20 and 22
ଏଗୁଡା ଦେଖୁନାହାନ୍ତି
सर
Mr. Behra please see this photograph ସେ ଯୋଉ ପାଣି ରେ ପଡିଛି ଯୋଉ ଫଟୋ ହଁ ଏଗୁଡା କଣ ଏଗୁଡାକ ଗାର୍ବେଜ ପଡିଛି ନା ମହାନଦୀ ପାଣିରେ
नहीं सर स्मॉल सबमिशन सर हमें थरो क्लीनिंग करछे सर एटा किछि किछि जगह रो फ्लोटिंग हेकि भी आसुची सर एटा टिके हम रूटीनली करूछे एंड तार वीडियो भी हमें दे सबमिट करछे सर इफ ऑनरेबल कोर्ट सर सीज आवर वीडियो सर हमें तार वीडियो गुडा भी हमें देछु ये को कॉर्नर गोटे गोटे जाई हमें तार रूटीनली सर क्लीनिंग करछु पूरा कांस्टेंट क्लीनिंग नले सर ए जो लेवल अछि अगर ह्यूज गार्बेज वाज देयर सर ह्यूज गार्बेज वाज देयर हमें ताको
नहीं आपनकर मिस्टर बेहरा प्लीज लिसन टू अस जदि आपण कहउचंती एगुडाक बाली यात्रार गार्बेज नुहे एगुडाक आसी भासी किने आसुची एवं आसी किने एम्ति लागुची ताले ताकू क्लीन करी किनी तारो क्लीननेस मेंटेन करिया पई आपण कोन स्टेप नउचंती ऑन डेली बेसिस
सर रिवर क्लीनिंग इज ह्यूज पैच सर एटा हम सीएमसी रे आसस वी डोंट हैव एनी
ए जो स्टेप्स गुडा अछि जोडाक बाली यात्रा हमें कहउनु जे एंटायर तार महानदी आमे एई जो ये करछु कारण सेठी बोधे से माने लोकंकर बसिबा पई बोधे अरेंजमेंट होईची जो सीमेंट रो चेयर पड़िची लोक माने जाई बसंती मध्य बहुत समय महानदी कूले तो यही टाइप जदि से चाहिए पानी भीतर जाए गोड़ हाथ धुआ धुई करने जहाँ भी हो सो ये टाइप सिचुएशन सब पड़ी गुड़ा तो पोल्यूटेड ना से गुड़ाक रेगुलर बेसिस रे होउची ताले आपणकर अरेंजमेंट हवा दरकार सीएमसी तरफ रु जे जहाँ भी आसुची ताकू दिनकू थरे दी थर ताकू क्लीन करिया पई से एरिया लोक माने पब्लिक जाउछंती विजिट करूछंती जगह हाँ तेणु पानी कूल को जीवार यथेष्ट संभावना अच्छी हाँ
and what
sir
sir
we have due
what
concern
Banjara you are saying which Banjara have done it, and if the Banjaras have done it flouting the orders of this court, what steps you have taken against them? You are not taking shelter behind Banjaras?
No sir actually sir that time also
no this time you say that it was because of the Banjaras they have lit up, so what action you have taken? Have you lodged a report?
Sir, few instances were there.
Have you lodged a report?
Sir, I intimated this matter to
the order of this court is there. You have assured this court and we have noted down your assurance that this will not be done. So in spite of that, if somebody is flouting the order, whosoever it may be, what action as an authority of the CMC you have taken? And you are in the charge of that. That is the question put to you by my esteemed brother.
Sir, I'm pura check. I'm sabu jaga roki sir eta bhitere. These are happening.
What are you planning about ए जो जहाँ देखुचंदी वर्तमान पिक्चर रे रेगुलर बेसिस रे केमती क्लीन होबा आपण जदी कहउचंदी सियारू भासी भासी आसी एई जगह रे लागि जाउची एडा को बात नुहे
सर डीसीपी सर को मध्ये हम एटा एनफोर्समेंट ପାଇଁ କହିଥିଲେ सर से समय सर थ्रू कमिश्नर मैडम
आपण किछि अरेंजमेंट करी आपण किछि अरेंजमेंट करिचंती ना नाही रेगुलर बेसिस
ये सर आमे एथि पय सर हमर लोक भी लगे सर एबे जो जगह फोटो गुडा देखि सर वी हैव ड्यू कंसर्न टू एंड ऑनर टू द कोर्ट सर आमे एटा को इमीडिएटली क्लीनिंग करि नु सर
अच्छा नंबर 1 क्लीनिंग करिवे आपण द्वितीय कथा होची से ये अछंदी कलेक्टरेट आपण कलेक्टर अछंदी
नोडल एडीएम
हां नोडल की एडीएम कोड गला
टोपो फॉरवर्ड स्टेडियम शिव टोपो
मिस्टर टोपो को दियो तळ अछंदी आउटे तळ गस जस्ट ता ऊपर हां सोडा दियो Give him a ring. Why is he not there? He is the nodal officer. Yes, Mr. Topo. Please unmute yourself. Are you able to hear us?
Yes, sir. Yes.
बाली यात्रा रो तळ पड़िया ऊपर पड़िया एठी जो जो सब फंक्शन हुए ता पई परमिशन कोठु आसे
सर कलेक्टर का ऑफिस रे आसे
कलेक्टर ऑफिस रे आसे एडी कोन प्राइवेट फंक्शन पई मध्य दिया जीवो ना केवल गवर्नमेंट रो जतिक ये सेकु दिया जीवो
ना सर टिल सर त टिल डेट सर हमें गवर्नमेंट फंक्शन जति होउची ता पई परमिशन देइतु सर
नहीं नहीं जने चाहिबो ता सेडी बाहागर करिया पई तार से ह्यूज टेंट ये करिवो बा कोनोसी ऑर्गेनाइजेशन रिलीजियस ऑर्गेनाइजेशन चाहिबो तार फंक्शन करिवा पई बडो आकार रे 10-20,000 लोक हेबे से परमिशन किए दियंती ना एटा अलाउ नाही
ना सर आजी पई गुटे परमिशन दिया हिची सर जोटा कि हमर एक्स एमएलए प्रभात कृष्ण को तकर मां कर कोन थिला गोटा आजी पई दिया हिची सर जे आगु किछि प्राइवेट लोक को दिया हेनी आउ आकु मते सेडा सेंटर दिया जीवा नाही सर बट स्पेशल रिक्वेस्ट थिला आज गुटे दिया
आपनकर 14 तारिख रे गुटे सेडी फंक्शन होउची गुटे अनुष्ठान करूची सेडी बडो आकार रे फंक्शन भी कहूची निमंत्रण मध्य बंटा चलीची and it is expected that 20,000 people will be there Are you aware about it or not?
Yes, sir. More knowledge is nahi, sir. I will get it.
आपन knowledge रे नहीं
I'll get it from the revenue
ନାଇଁ
section,
ନାଇଁ
sir.
प्रथम कथा होची परमिशन से माने नेइचंदी ना नाही नंबर 1 यदि परमिशन नेइचंदी ताहले तांकर किछि फीस चार्ज होउची ना नाही तांको पय नंबर 2 20,000 लोक जेतेबेले गोटे जगार गैदरिंग हेबे एक्सपेक्टेड जहाकू इनफॉरमेशन आसुची तो ता पय केवल तो सेमाने आसी प्राइवेटली करिए पय ता पय बहुत इश्यू दरकार तांकर सेठी क्राउड कंट्रोल पय दरकार तारो से लॉ एंड ऑर्डर हेई पारे तार पार्किंग जिंस हेई पारे गुडा सब डिस्ट्रिक्ट एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन ए खर्च किए बियर करिवो
सर प्राइवेट प्रोग्राम पे सर डिस्ट्रिक्ट एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन कौन से खर्च बियर करिवो सर
हां
प्राइवेट
मु से कथा कोनी आपनकर सेठी टेंट करचंती से फायर सेफ्टी मेजर्स ठीक है ना नहीं आपण ऑफिस रे बसी कागज दे देले दस्तखत कर देले सी सेठी 20,000 लोक नहीं टेंट करिवे सेठी फंक्शन करिया पई आज से टेंट रे निया लागिला लोक मरिवे रेस्पोंसिबिलिटी काहर हबो
ऑब्वियसली
सर ओवरसी करूची
डिस्ट्रिक्ट एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन रेस्पोंसिबल हो सर ता पई सर हमें जेतेले परमिशन दिया होची सर सेतेबेले ताको फायर सेफ्टी आ स्ट्रक्चरल सेफ्टी रो सर्टिफिकेट ऑब्टेन करिया पई रेस्पेक्टिव डिपार्टमेंट रो सेटा गोटे कंडीशन होची सर
ना आपनकर के विजिट करूची कि सेठी
हाँ सर से जेतेले सर्टिफिकेट नेला परे ही से माने सर सेठी प्रोग्राम चीट करि परबे सर
अच्छा से रास्ता रे 20,000 लोक जदि बेले आसीबे गैदरिंग हेबे से माने तारो ट्रैफिक मैनेजमेंट इश्यू आसीबो डीसीपी को कोन ता पई रोल थी निश्चय
यस सर तांको पे से पुलिस रो स्पेशल परमिशन समने ने क्लासरूम
नहीं नहीं से पुलिस रो नेबे जे पुलिस मने कर सेठी 100 पुलिस वर्तमान डिप्लॉय हेबे से पैसा किए दबो
नहीं सर इनफैक्ट से सेटा सर
पुलिस पर्सनल सेठी प्राइवेट ऑर्गेनाइजेशन करूची से पुलिस पर्सनल सेठी जिबे 100 लोक डेपुटेड हेबे सेठी की तार पैसा किए बियर करिवो
नहीं सर आज पर्यंत सर इनके कोनोसी प्राइवेट प्रोग्राम रे पुलिस डिप्लॉय होंती नहीं खाली जस्ट
आपण से 20,000 लोक सेम छाडी देबे सेठी आपण परमिशन दे देले से 20,000 लोक आसीबे से भिड़ करंतु से रास्ता ऊपर सेठी आपण देखिबेनी से निया लागंतु पोड़ी होंतु सेठी क्राउड से रास्ता रे जा होची हो लोकंकर पब्लिक कर जनरल पब्लिक कर इनकन्वीनियंस हो यू आर लिस्ट कंसर्न्ड अबाउट दैट ए आपण कहउछन
नो सर सेंटे नाही सर हमर एक्चुअली से विषय सर जेमते कंडीशन हमें देई दोछु बट से ओवरऑल रेस्पोंसिबिलिटी तो हमर अछि सर
आपण देई दोउछंती ता बड़ कथा नुए आपण देई देला परे जहा एटा इंसिडेंट हमें जो कहउछु बहुत जगह रे एमती पोड़ीचंती बारीपदारे आपनकर हेची लोक पोड़ीचंती मरीचंती लोक क्राउड भी होइचंती लोक माने सफर करचंती सेइत पई हमें आपन को पचारुछु आपण परमिशन देला परे ए जो ह्यूज गैदरिंग एक्सपेक्टेड हबो आपण तो कुहाई नथिबो केते लोक एक्सपेक्टेड हबो तेनु जदी 20,000 क्राउड आसीबे गोटे जगह रे ताले तांकु जो मैनेजमेंट करिया पई जहा जहा दरकार से पई जदी डिस्ट्रिक्ट एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन प्रोवाइड करूची एटा कोन फ्री ऑफ सर्विस ना से ऑर्गेनाइजेशन पई ना तांकुडू किछि आदाय होउची से विषय कोन पई सेडी पुलिस जिबे आ तांकु फ्रीली सेडी सर्विस देबे तांको प्राइवेट ऑर्गेनाइजेशन पई
ओडिसा बाहर भी
प्रोविजन ओनली सर हमें ग्राउंड रेट नोची सर तो बर्तन पर जहां अछि सर प्रैक्टिस ओनली ग्राउंड रेट
बाकी जा लॉ एंड ऑर्डर सिचुएशन होबो जदी आपण न जोगेइले गुडा को डिस्ट्रिक्ट एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन जदी न जोगेइला फायर प्रूफ चेक न कला
फायर चेक हो सर
ट्रैफिक अरेंजमेंट जदी न हला ताले जहा इनकन्वीनियंस हबो लोकन को ता पई की रेस्पोंसिबल हबो आर यू फॉलोइंग अच्छा काली सकाळे से माने सेठी करी किनी सेठी भोजी फोजी करिवे माने ऑब्वियसली 20,000 आछंती माने से माने तांको पई खिया पिया हबो सेठी पत्र पकेइबे सेठी असना मसना कर देबे तापरे पळीबे सेगुडा को उठेइबो के कटक म्युनिसिपालिटी उठेइबो से लगेइबो का गोटे टेंडर दबो से पैसा नेबे से पैसा की खर्च करिवो
सर जेहेतु सर सेटा गोटे पर्टिकुलर वार्ड अंडर आछि तो हमर सीएमसी जे जो वार्ड अछि से वार्ड जो कर्मकर्ता रहिबे
Please
सेमाने
think of it. Please think of it.
Mr. Topo,
Sir.
kindly understand the concern of my lord. What
Yes,
his
sir.
lordship
Yes,
is hinting at is that they'll be using the infrastructure, they'll be using the your water, they will be using our sanitation sources, which will be stretched to the limit, taking into account that the gathering is around 20,000. So what his lordship is asking you to respond is, whose responsibility is to clear up? Why should the CMC, why should the police administration be strained for this?
If at all the CMC utilizes, then it is to be collected from them, because it is their private organization. ଆଜି କିଏ ବାହାଘର କରିବ, ଆଜି କିଏ ମରିବା ଘର କରିବ ବି ଯାହା କରୁ, କାଲି ସିଏ ଯଦି ସେଠି ଅସନା କରିବ, ତାହେଲେ it is his responsibility to clear it up. Why the CMC authorities will do? Why the police will be engaged there? If they are not being paid, so some amount is to be deposited with the DCP. ତାଙ୍କର ଏତିକି ରିକ୍ୱାରମେଣ୍ଟ ଅଛି, ଆମେ ଏତିକି ପୋଲିସ ଦରକାର, ତାଙ୍କର ଯାହା ଦରମା ଇଏ ଚାର୍ଜେସ୍ ସେମାନେ ନେବେ, or otherwise they would engage private ତାଙ୍କର security service ନେଇକି କରନ୍ତୁ.
Yes, sir. Actually, sir, ଏତେ ବଡ gathering କେବେ ହେଇନଥିଲା. First time ମୁଁ ଶୁଣୁଛି sir ଏମିତି ଗୋଟେ gathering ହେବାକୁ ଯାଉଛି. ତ ଏ ବିଷୟରେ sir ଆମର
ଇଣ୍ଟର ଇଣ୍ଡିଆରୁ ଆସିବେ, ବାହାରୁ ବି ଆସିବେ,
ସେଠିକା ଲୁହା ବାଡ଼ ଦେଇଦେବେ, ଲୁହାର ଇଏ ଦେଇଦେବେ, ଲୁହା ବାହାରି ପାରିବେ. I do not know, Mr. Chaudhary, whether you realize it or not. In Baripada, the accident, the death toll mounted because the barbed wires were there. People could not come out. When there is explosion, many of them died because of that.
ବହୁତ ଲୋକ ଏଇଟା ବାରିପଦା ଅନ୍ୟ ଆମର କଣ୍ଟ୍ରିରେ ବହୁତ ଜାଗାରେ ହେଇଛି, ତାଙ୍କୁ ପରମିଶନ ଦେଇ ଦେଇଛନ୍ତି, ତାକୁ ଆଉ କଣ୍ଟ୍ରୋଲ କରାଯାଇନି. ସେ ଫାୟାର ସେଫ୍ଟି କଣ ମେଜର ନବ, ଇଏ ନବ, କିଛି କଣ୍ଟ୍ରୋଲ ହେଇନି. ହଁ, ଯେତେବେଳେ ହେଇଛି ଗୋଟିଏ ଦିଟା ବାଟ ଅଛି, ସେଠି ରସ୍ ହେଇଛି, ଆଉ ବାହାରିବାକୁ ବାଟ ନାହିଁ. ଆଇଦର ମାନେ ଇଏ ଯୋଉ କଣ କହନ୍ତି, ସେ ଲୋକ ତା ଉପରେ ପଡିକିନି ଡେଥ୍ ହେଇଛି, ବା ପଡିକିନି ମରିଛନ୍ତି, ଷ୍ଟାମ୍ପେଡ୍. Right, stampede or that has taken place.
ତାପରେ ସେ ତଳେ ଛଣ ବିଡା ପକେଇଛନ୍ତି, ନିଆଁ ତ ମାନେ ଆସିବ ସାଙ୍ଗେ ସାଙ୍ଗେ ନିଆଁ.
ରାତିରେ ଶୋଇବେ ବୋଲି ଛଣ ବି
ପକାଇଛି. Go and see that. It's not
ସେଠି ଖନ୍ଦା ଖୋଳା ହେଇଛି, ଲୋକ ଖାଇବା ପାଇଁ ସେଠି ନିଆଁ ବି ଅଛି ସେଠି.
That is why I'm asking that please visit it. ଆପଣ ଛଣ ପକା ହେଇଛି, ଏଇ ଯୋଉ ଇଏ କରାହେଇଛି, ଏଇଟା ନିଆଁ ଲାଗିଯିବ ମାନେ ତା ଅବସ୍ଥା କଣ ହବ? ହଁ, ବର୍ତ୍ତମାନ CMC ର ତାକୁ ଯାହା ସଫାସଫି କରି ପରିଷ୍କାର ପରିଚ୍ଛନ୍ନ କରିଛନ୍ତି, ତାଙ୍କୁ ଗୋଟେ ପୁଣି 20,000 ଯେତେବେଳେ ଗ୍ୟାଦରିଂ ହବ, ସେ ପୁଣି ପଡିଆ ବ୍ୟାକ୍ ଟୁ ପୁଣି ସେଇ ଅବସ୍ଥାକୁ ଚାଲି ଆସିବ, ତାଙ୍କୁ ପୁଣି 7 ଦିନ ଲାଗିବ, ସିଏ ତାଙ୍କର ଏଜେନ୍ସିକୁ ଦେବେ, ଇଏ ଦେବେ, ପଇସା ଖର୍ଚ୍ଚ ହବ. ଆପଣ କେତେ ପଇସା ପାଇଥିବେ ତାଙ୍କଠୁ ଆମେ ଜାଣିନୁ, ସେ ଯୋଉ ଡିଷ୍ଟ୍ରିକ୍ଟ ଆଡମିନିଷ୍ଟ୍ରେସନ କଣ ତାଙ୍କର ଫିସ୍ ହିସାବରେ ମାନେ ୟୁଟିଲାଇଜ କରିବାକୁ.
5,000 ଜମା ଗ୍ରାଉଣ୍ଡ
you formulate this SOP ଗୋଟେ କରନ୍ତୁ, ଯେ କାହାକୁ ଦିଆଯିବ, କାହାକୁ ନ ଦିଆଯିବ, ଯଦି କାହାକୁ ଦିଆଯିବ ସେ ଡିସିସନ କିଏ ନବ, and that should be a coordinated effort. ମାନେ ଯୋଉଠି ଏଇ ଟାଇପ ର ଗ୍ୟାଦରିଂ ଏକ୍ସପେକ୍ଟ କରୁଛନ୍ତି, ଆପଣ ଇନଭଲ୍ଭ କରିବେ ମ୍ୟୁନିସିପାଲକୁ, ମ୍ୟୁନିସିପାଲିଟି କୁ ଆପଣ ଇନଭଲ୍ଭ କରିବେ, ଫାୟାର ସେଫ୍ଟି କୁ ଆପଣ ଇନଭଲ୍ଭ କରିବେ, DCP କୁ, କାରଣ ଏମାନଙ୍କର କନସର୍ଟେଡ ଇଫର୍ଟ ଗୋଟେ ଦରକାର. Government program is अलगा कथा है. Private, we are talking about the private program.
Mr. Behra, for the CMC also kindly put in place a SOP.
Sir.
To ensure that if somebody, as my lord said, if they want to have the functions and the district administration decides to give them the permission,
sir,
then how to go about it? How to they have to pay for the services they are utilizing.
Yes, sir, of course, sir.
This ground rent is not going to cover the expenses.
Sir,
you have to deploy personnel. You have to deploy, because they are not taking any steps. People, we can't allow people's life to be at risk.
Yes, sir.
Such a huge gathering.
Sir,
religious or otherwise, we do not know. That is for the district administrator to decide for whom to grant permission, not to grant. That is their prerogative. That is fine. But something has to be done by the CMC also. You can't allow these people to just to have come and have to just pay the ground rent and get away.
ବହୁତ ଜିନିଷ ଇସ୍ୟୁ ଆସିବ ନା ନାଇଁ ଆପଣ ଏଇ ଯୋଉ ଆପଣ 20,000 ଲୋକ ଆସିବେ ଯୋଉ ଯାହା କହୁଛନ୍ତି ବାର ମେମ୍ବର ସେମାନେ ଯୋଉ ତାଙ୍କର ନିତ୍ୟକର୍ମ ସାରିବେ ସେଟା ସେଇ ମାନେ ତାଙ୍କ ପାଇଁ ତ ଆପଣ କିଛି ଫ୍ୟାସିଲିଟି ଦେଇ ନଥିବେ ନା ଯୋଉ ନଥିବ କିଛି ୱାସରୁମ ଫ୍ୟାସିଲିଟି ତ ସେମାନେ କୋଉଠିକି ଯିବେ ସେଇ ନଈ କୂଳରେ ଯିବେ ତ ତାପରେ କଣ ହବ କନସିକ୍ୱେନ୍ସ ବହୁତ ଜିନିଷ ତାର ରିପୋର୍ଟେସନ ଅଛି ତାର କଣ ହବ ଏଗୁଡାକ ସବୁ ଚିନ୍ତା କରିକି ଦରକାର ସବୁ ଖାଲି ପରମିଶନ ଟା ଦେଇଦେଲେ ହବନି ଏଣ୍ଟାୟାର ଜିନିଷଟା ଯୋଉଟା କି ଆପଣ ବାଲିଯାତ୍ରା ପରେ ଆପଣଙ୍କୁ ଲାଗିଗଲା 15 ଦିନ ଧରି ସଫା କରିବାକୁ ଇଏ ପୁଣି ବ୍ୟାକ୍ ଟୁ ସେଇ ଷ୍ଟେଜ ପଳେଇ ଆସିବ we'll pass a small order that you are to do an SOP this issue that on this Baliyatra Padia how to utilize it in coordination. Rest of the thing we will take up in the next Thursday.
Not little, I will discuss about that maximum work. They have stopped railway, stopped last 15 days. They are not working.
Well, we'll take up this next week.
So next week. Item number 7 thila.
ଭିଜିଟ୍ କରିଦେବା ଉଚିତ ସେ ମାସକୁ ଘଣ୍ଟା ଗୋଟେ ଭିଜିଟ୍ କରି ରିପୋର୍ଟ ଦେଇଦେବା ଉଚିତ 3 ମାସ କାମ କିଛି କଣ ଅଛି ନାଇଁ ସାର୍ ଆଉ ଗୋଟେ ଭିଜିଟ୍ କରି ଗୋଟେ ରିପୋର୍ଟଟା ଦେଇଦେବା ତାପରେ କହିଦେଲେ କଣ
There's one small issue that Soilabala Women's College report is there before my lodge. The direct higher education, they're all there. So,
my lord, Jala matter is there. Item number 5, my lord. Public.
My lord.
education part of it. Simply the division of education.